And here we are, the end of the Outer Worlds 2. 4 days since release, and well, it's completely over. Well, to be honest, it's completely over for Obsidian in general, it seems like, because it is really impressive how you look at Obsidian and every single game release they do just gets less and less and less players and buyers than the previous one. It really makes you think, doesn't it? And, well, I mean, it's mega over for the Outer Worlds too, considering IGN gave this an 8 out of 10. So you know it's certified slop. Oh yes, IGN certified slop. My favorite, if we're being real here. In any case, the Outer Worlds has finally reached its super mega player peak, which was 18.2k. Honestly impressive. Remember, the initial prediction was 11k at the super lowest, which was impossible, but for a moment honestly looked possible because wow, this game performed poorly. And I said it's gonna be 15, maybe 16, maybe 17 if it's lucky, but it made 18! I'm sure they're extremely happy with the news that they underperformed below Avowed's numbers. I'm sure this is great news. I'm sure all the people who are saying this is a masterpiece and great are gonna be extremely happy with the fact that it underperformed by almost 1k versus Avowed. Complete garbage, by the way. Avowed was woke, boring, shit, and everything else in between and in the middle. While The Outer Worlds at least was a 10 times better game than Avowed, which was still a 100 times worse game than Borderlands 4. And I don't want to hear anyone ever again mention the words, oh, Obsidian made New Vegas. It's clearly they didn't. I mean, it's probably a lie that they did in the first place, honestly, at this point. I'm gonna even doubt that. Because, let's be real, you don't make New Vegas and then you make the Outer Goddamn Worlds. It is a disaster. This is a humiliation. Wow. Impressive. Absolutely impressive. And, well, the graphs are pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna close this one and this one. The graphs are pretty good because currently, at least for Obsidian games titles, especially for the Outer Worlds and Avowed, the graphs have been almost mirrored in how they started and how they end. The Outer Worlds 2 started with 9.4k and finished with 18.2k. That's almost 2 times the player increase. Avowed started with almost 10k and finished up at the peak at the Sunday with almost 20k. It's almost the exact same situation, which honestly is pretty impressive. Now, what the hell is happening here? I still honestly have not even the slightest and faintest of clues in a graph, which kind of interests me. Oh, but other than that, it doesn't matter. The Outer Worlds 2 is officially dead. Now, granted, we already knew this. The interest in Outer Worlds 2 has also completely cratered. Like, look at this. These are the outer world. These are the people talking about the outer worlds. Some paid accounts, and that's pretty much it. The average outer worlds post on Twitter is receiving literally zero engagement because the game's garbage and everyone knows it. Oh well, VGC rated this a 3 out of 5. Well, that's gonna mean that the soon defunct Obsidian is not gonna give you any more free copies. Hilarious. But yes, everyone is either laughing about this or they don't care. This is a joke. Everyone hates it. There are some interesting posts that I found. For example, Kev Do It, which is a pretty big review channel on YouTube. The Outer Worlds 2 took all the criticism for the first game and literally made what could be one of the best games this year. It's not reinventing RPGs, but it sure is a fantastic addition to the franchise and has me wanting more. Bravo, bravo, very believable, very believable. What are the people saying about this? Looks really gay. That doesn't go in the line with this. I fucking hate anything that designs a game for not reinventing within their genre. Looking at shitty ass VGC, for example. Oof. Please, Kev, do it. It's okay. Plenty of other companies that are not dead inside, like Obsidian, will give you their free pass. You don't have to sell yourself to lie to your audience. Fuck off and smoke slop. Oh my god. Man, this is brutal. This is brutal. I tried to find multiple of these posts, and man, it's not looking good. I found Mr. Matty Plays, but keep in mind, this is October the 23rd. This thing is not even fucking out yet, okay? I'm 30 hours deep in the Outer Worlds through and loving it. It deconstructs the RPG role-playing system that made the New Vegas so great. It does not deconstruct it in any way. Well, everyone knows that these are just lies. Everyone knows that these are lies. And put them here. Simply put, it's the Mass Effect X Fallout RPG that I wanted. Man, if this is what you wanted, oh shit, I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's just sad, okay? By the way, boys, you know what's not sad? Liking the video right now and hyping it up if you are on a mobile device. It takes less than a second and I greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel out a lot, so thank you for everyone who does that. And if you think this stuff is important and hilarious, then definitely like the video right now. It takes less than a second and hype it up on a mobile device. I sincerely thank everyone who does it because it does make a difference, so thank you. In any case, this was before the game launched, okay? Mass Effect meets Fallout. Does it have 99 forgettable characters and Borderlands quirky humor like the first game? Oof. Oof. I literally choose to play the entire first Outer Worlds because of you. How was the gender lecture and pronoun system? Ooh, says the avowed lover. You are an unserious person. Oof. Nice, important question though. I'm not a fan. Blah blah blah. Where's the real one? I want. There's a specific comment here. I'll be waiting for your vids saying the game is not perfect. You're doing a Starfield again. Because yes, most of these people that are claiming, at least from the YouTube side of things, that are claiming that the Outer Worlds is somehow worth more than two salt crackers, are fucking insane, and they're obviously shilling. They're doing it for Access Media. The only thing we're missing here is currently Luke Steffens. Haven't actually checked on him, but you know, I bet it's a goddamn banger anyway, and everyone knows it. 2 months are gonna pass, and they're gonna be like, you know what? The Outer Worlds 2 was not actually a great game. Yeah, turns out it wasn't. Absolute cinema, if you honestly ask me. The only thing that's left is to figure out what the drop-off is gonna be, because, I mean, currently it's 5 p.m. for American time here at my place, and that means it's 2 UTC. And, well, we can compare the previous 2 UTC times. That is 14 UTC, by the way. I'm saying 2, I should say 2 p.m. So, 8K. Yesterday it was 13K, then it was a 14K. On a Friday at 2 UTC it was 9K. So yeah, I mean, it looks like we could be getting maybe 12K players, which would be not the biggest of drops ever, I'm not gonna lie, but everyone knows this game is fucked. Everyone knows this game is dead. And after I finish this video session of milking and getting money, because, you know, someone has to make the money if Obsidian refuses to make money because they want to politically pander to vote garbage, I'll take the money gladly. And after we're done making fun of the Other Worlds too, I mean, that's gonna be it. No one's gonna care. Exactly as no one is literally talking about this thing on Twitter already. Like, look at this. This is pathetic. This is the top. They're showing us pretty much like 10 days old tweets because there is no top. In any case, it's over for the Outer Worlds too. Leave in the comments if you predicted this. I mean, every one of us predicted this. The only miracle is that the fact that this has still a 77.3% positive review score, while Avowed has a 75% one. But I mean, Avowed is super dead. Like, Jesus Christ. Man, this thing just fell off hard, okay? Listen, do you know how do you understand that the 24-hour peak for Avowed is roughly 1.47% player attention? You understand that the peak for Avowed in 24 hours is 1.47%. That is shit. Actually, I'm being generous with the 7. It's more like 1.46 or maybe even 5. In any case, this is a disaster. And so will the Other Worlds. But again, everyone knows Obsidian is dead. All the people who made the good stuff are long gone. It's literally the same thing as CDPR. It is what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!